Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. So we were watching that area well out into the Atlantic, and that has now become Tropical Storm Sean. We also have another area that's just worked its way off the coast of Africa. That's our next invest area. That has been designated as Invest 94. So the area that we typically stop watching, or we're not watching as much this time of the year, that's where all the activity is, and that is out into the eastern Atlantic. Also, a lot of dry air sitting just to the north of that, and that may play a part in some of the development as we go through the next several days with these areas. So here we are, Tropical Storm Sean, with top winds right now. They're at 40 miles an hour. Right now, it's doing fairly well. I mean, it's staying far enough to the south. The dry air is not affecting this system. The wind shear kind of in that moderate range right now. If you look just to the north, you see some of these clouds being carried off. That is some of that stronger wind shear that is sitting just to the north of this system. And as this tracks on towards that northwesterly direction over the next couple of days, eventually that wind shear starts to become a factor with this system, and that's why you see this going 45 miles back down to 40, and then eventually weakening because of that wind shear and some of that drier air that is sitting to the north of this system. So this is all out over open waters, but that will likely be a big part of this system as we go through the coming days. So here's that other area, Invest 94. Computer models basically just kind of working this pretty much on that westerly track as we go through the next several days, staying further to the south. So we'll see how this all kind of plays out as we go through the coming week. But you look at the Fox model, here we're highlighting Tropical Storm Sean, and notice as it works its way onto that north and northwesterly track. You notice how it's kind of working its way up into some of that drier air, some of that wind shear as well. And notice what the Fox model does, just kind of weakens or maybe even dissipates this system, while as you look down to the south, that area, that Invest 94, really not seeing much in the way of any development with that area. So we'll continue to watch both of these areas, and we'll keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.